All right, all right. Wait, am I? Oh, okay. All right, the Forbidden Valley, Chapter 5. Let's go. Let's go.
Jeez, no wonder your dad never took you with him.
I just checked while I uploaded the other things on YouTube this point, and I checked how the game does. Very few reviews for now, but they are positive, so it's okay. Right, people seem to like it. And I really hope for this game to have success. For a niche game. I mean, I don't know. Point and click games are not kind of a niche. They are wider spread than simply puzzle games. So let's go. Let's continue. But we can go back to the base camp. Let's not forget that I have a crate over there that I need to open. Another robot.
Ah, this looks like an old prototype.
But
It
this one
must have been
looks...
lying here since 75. I wonder if it still works.
I'll check it out.
This one looks smart also, and that means...
Where's the robot's head? We should look around and see if we can find it.
in the box for safekeeping. Really, it's super dangerous. Okay, danger mines. Do not keep.
Wow, someone really doesn't want us to go down there.
Who uses mines these days?
An evil mayor with a receding hairline.
Fair point.
They really went all in.
Yeah, don't blow. Don't.
Almost. Ha! There!
And minefield. Okay. Let's save over here a bit. Let me check something. If it remembers to go here, I don't want to accidentally save over something else. Let's see. No, it doesn't remember. Okay. Maybe you have to save. Let me see. Yeah, you have to save. And he goes on the page where you have the... Okay, it's good. Good. It has a lot of saving spots for people who like granularity. And let's see. I wonder, do they blow up if we use the recorder? Vibrations, sound vibration. We could yell. What are we doing, Peggy? Oh. Yeah, let's have a conversation.
You think they're serious about this?
Not sure. Could be just a warning to deter people like us. We'll need to check.
Oh my god.
That was pretty messed up back there in Los Santos.
Yeah, I feel really bad about digging up poor Jeremiah.
Me too. But what was it? Extremis malice?
Extremis malus extrema remedia.
Right.
She still has accent when she says that. Yeah, I do have a thing for Latin. It's obvious.
So how do you know Stan from the train?
This is gonna sound strange, but I saw a younger version of him from 75 when I was at the tower.
What do you mean, a younger version? Like a picture of him?
No, I was actually talking to him. He was there. And then he remembered me on the train.
You're right. That does sound strange.
You
Maybe that had something
talked
to do with
about
what the
this.
mayor was doing behind the bookcase in his office?
Do you think it's somehow connected to that thing my dad mentioned?
Maybe. Your dad did mention that Wanderbrust had taken something dangerous back with him.
Phew! Quite an adventure getting out of Slope City.
Yeah, why were those goons chasing you? It was me who stole the crystal.
I guess they must have had the whole town under surveillance.
Oh God. After seeing what they did in Los Santos, I don't want to think what would have happened if they caught you.
Chia, I barely escaped the trunk of that ostentatious car the first time.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. You're full of surprises.
We found the Hani Pentagon. Can you believe it?
It's so exciting. I always knew it was real.
I really hope there's something here that'll help us find my dad.
There must be. It's where he was working before he disappeared.
What do you think's going on at Wanderbrust Tower?
I'm not sure, but the mayor's up to something. I saw some really weird stuff when I was in there. I think Wanderbrust is doing some kind of experiment. Somehow connected to what happened in 75, maybe.
What do you think he's trying to achieve?
I don't know,
Save
but it
his
feels
wife.
dangerous. And after seeing what his crew did to Los Santos and poor Jeremiah,
And to my dad.
yeah, I've got this weird feeling that Slope City might be in trouble.
Maybe my dad will know more about all that.
Yeah, he did say something about the mayor taking back something dangerous.
Oh, let's. I said I will check every line. So let's check them.
So, you seem to really like history and, I guess, languages?
Yeah,
What made you decide to become a reporter?
good question. You're right. I really like reading the past, discovering what happened, reliving stories, and learning a language makes me feel connected to what life's like in some other place, or culture, or what it was like in the past. But for work, I really want to make a difference. And I never felt like I could do that by being a historian or a linguist. Maybe I just never met the right people. I mean, look at your dad, right? Being a reporter, I feel like I get to do a lot of those things. Research, learning, figuring out how to talk to people, reliving their stories, but on a more practical level. And it doesn't feel like I'm making a difference all the time. Not at all, actually. But sometimes I get to work on a story that makes it all worth it.
Except she didn't want to learn the story of the language of those guys she wanted to interview. What were those called? Darmak Industries or something. Ah, yeah, I'm a nitpicker.
How are you doing?
Phew. Tired, thirsty, but so excited about all this. How are you doing?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. But wow, we found the Hani Pentagon.
Yeah, incredible, right?
Yeah.
Archaeology looks like really hard and time-consuming work. All that digging? I'm guessing first with bigger stuff like excavators, shovels, and then spending weeks or months in the dirt carefully cleaning all the artifacts. Ugh.
And don't forget all the research, analysis, peer reviews. It is a super hard job. But imagine being the first person to discover something like the Hani Pentagon. It would make any sacrifice you made worth it. Sorry, not
Glory.
any sacrifice.
Except your dad.
Mind if I check my dad's book for a sec?
Sure.
I would actually prefer to have a journal-like thing with important notes. It would be easier to use. Let me see. I'm gonna learn E. Okay, 2 lines and 1. And L. 2 circles. Okay. Maybe his father left him a message starting with Elroy. What else was it?
It's so over the top, it's comical.
Like in those cartoons.
So how come you're so interested in my dad's work?
I've always been interested in stories. My mom and dad read to me a lot when I was a kid. And when I was in high school, everyone in class hated history. But I could kind of see it for what it really was. Stories. About real people. People like us. But a long, long time ago. And I had this teacher, Mrs. Stanton, who saw that.
See?
And gave me all these extra assignments to keep me busy when I was done with all the regular work. And one of them was about a book by this archaeologist, Diego de Luna. You know, the one about Egyptian pharaohs.
Huh. I don't even remember that one.
Anyway, I remember I was so excited. A world-famous researcher from the same tiny town as me, Slope City. I went on to read everything he ever wrote. I really hope we find him. It would be such an honor to meet him in person.
The compass is spinning even faster now. We must be getting closer to the source.
And to think, poor Jeremiah was killed for what he knew.
Huh. The compass is just spinning. This isn't going to be very useful to me here.
We grab some rocks, man. Come on. Give us options. Wanna grab some rocks and throw them to test out the minefield. Look, that thing. Oh, okay.
An iron rod.
I
Could be
didn't
useful
notice
for many
it.
things.
Well, let's go. It's basically shaped like a crowbar.
Aha! Looks like an old robot head.
Must be one of the old Greystone prototypes.
If he's smart, he'll probably not wanna go into the minefield. We needed a dumber robot, like the security robot. Well, let's go. Oh. Color to color. Let's see. Let's try. No. Ah, I can't. I can't. I wanted to try something wrong.
There.
Nice.
Let's see if it still works. Ah, the wires got all crossed. I'll have to untangle them first.
All right. Let's do it. Untangle them. All right.
Greystone Robotics Limited. Prototype 0.5.7. Initializing. System malfunction detected. Loading backup database. Rebooting.
Don't be a killer robot, though.
All systems online. Good day to you, sir. And madam. My name is Howard. I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Elroy. This is my friend Peggy.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Very polite.
What are you doing here?
I'm programmed for archaeological surveillance and excavation. My capabilities, however, reach far beyond that. I suggest you ask my colleagues Dr. De Luna and Mr. Wonderbrast. They should be back any minute now.
Can you make Can you play Minesweeper? I wonder. Alright, let's see.
So you worked for Diego de Luna and Cyril Wanderbrust?
I beg your pardon? I
Cirilio.
work with them. You see, we have a rather flat hierarchy. One could call it a partnership of sorts. What a fine team we make. They should be back any minute now, my partners. You are welcome to stay for tea.
Elroy, I don't think he knows it's not 1975 anymore.
Forgive me, I did not quite catch that.
Never mind. You have an odd way of talking. For a robot.
My speech routines were modeled after the British archaeologist Howard Carter, famous for discovering the tomb of Tutankhamun in 1922.
Some pretty big shoes to fill, huh?
Luckily, I do not wear shoes.
What is it that you're digging up here?
We are uncovering the remains of the Harney Pentagon, one of the most significant discoveries of the 20th century.
That's impressive.
Do you know what its function was? And who built it?
I'm afraid I cannot discuss the details, but you are welcome to wait for my partners to return. They should be back any minute.
Okay. Let's kick him in the head. Maybe he changes his programming.
I don't think this will work. Yeah, I could start smashing things up, but it's not that kind of game.
It's not a whack-a-mole game. Whack-a-mole. What do we do, Peggy?
It's Howard, or Prototype 0.5.7.
I prefer Howard.
Well, if we wait for the others to come back, we will wait for a long time. What else can we do here?
Yeah, I could start
No, dismantling stuff, man, not smashing.
Yeah, I could.
Oh, let me see. But we threw the old tape, man.
Peggy's voice recorder.
We threw the other wall. I was thinking of luring the robot into the minefield.
Interesting idea, but no.
Man,
I don't think this will work.
I got no clue what to do, man, except for just stepping in, I guess.
Yeah, I could.
Okay, let's save and start testing.
Wait! Don't move!
Okay, man.
What the?
It's a minefield! It looks like Wanderbrust really doesn't want anyone to get down there.
When I
The
try to
whole
get
area
a
is
rock,
surrounded. We should go back to try to find some way to cross it safely.
when I tried to get a rock, they didn't let me. Come on.
No way we're just waltzing down there like this.
Maybe we can find a way to cross it safely?
Howard, any ideas?
There's a minefield around the dig site. Can you help us cross it?
I beg your pardon? A minefield? That is preposterous. There is absolutely no record of a minefield in my database.
Wanderbrust must have mined the surroundings after you were deactivated.
Deactivated? My database records a constant flow of time from the beginning of the excavation to the present day.
And what day do you think it is today?
It's Saturday, of course. May the 24th, 1975. There will be a total lunar eclipse tonight.
You are right about the lunar eclipse, but actually,
It's Sunday, November 28th, 1993.
Oh dear, that is puzzling. Please excuse me while I run a complete internal diagnostic. Diagnostic complete. I have detected a time discrepancy of roughly 18 years. According to Greystone Robotics' internal guidelines, all prototype models must be decommissioned after 5 years of operation. This model is 19 years, 15 days, 7 hours, and 3 seconds old, and shall be decommissioned immediately. Commencing self-destruct sequence. All individuals are advised to clear the area.
abort self-destruct sequence!
10, 9, 8,
Wait, wait!
Hey, hold on!
7,
Pause countdown.
6, 5,
But we need your help!
4,
Holy cow, he's going to blow. We need to get out of here.
No, wait! Howard, don't you want to die in style?
3,
Go out with a bang doing what you love? One last job?
2. Self-destruct sequence paused. I would love to perform one last job.
Oh, that was close.
I guess they don't want them to become too smart. No machine learning for them. So 5 years and you're out. Alright, Howard.
When I was assembling you, I noticed you were equipped with a ground-penetrating radar.
That is correct. An indispensable surveillance tool for excavations.
That's what I thought. Do you think you could use it to scan for mines?
Most definitely. My job is excavation and archaeology, not mine clearance, you know. But when mines are standing between us and discovery, we do what we must.
All right, Howard. Are you sure you're up for this?
A little minefield is no match for a master archaeologist. Please remain in the designated safe zone. Commencing job 427-final.
Good luck, buddy.
Be careful.
Scanning. Calculating. Virtual grid online. Mine proximity overlay active.
Mine proximity overlay?
I am visualizing numbers on squares, surrounded by at least one mine. A number inside a square
As I said.
identifies the total number of mines
As I
present in the
said,
neighborhood
Minesweeper.
of 80 squares.
That's
Reference.
fascinating. Greystone Robotics really was ahead of its time.
Okay.
Maybe you should let him concentrate.
Right. All right, Howard. Go get him, Tiger.
All we have to do is to peel the shrines like an onion, and we will be with the king himself.
Alright, so those. Okay, we can go through there. Hello. He sacrifices himself for that. For that last one.
Oh my, I appear to have stepped on a mine.
Oh no, Howard!
Are you all right?
The damage to my hardware is only superficial. The emotional damage, however, is deep.
Let me see if it's still there. Ah, it's still there. But how do we pass that? Hmm? I could go into diagonals.
Scanning section.
Alright, if we can go into diagonals, it's good, I guess. Now where is the mine? Here, I think, right? It should be here. It might be here also, so let's just avoid them.
Ancient artifact located. Excavating.
Ancient artifact. What's that?
Scanning.
Alright. Oh, minesweeper. Okay. I guess we have one here. Is that a 2? Is that a 2 or a 3? I think it's a 2. Right, so this one. We have a mine here. We have a mine here. We have a mine here. Let's go through the 2. And this one has 3. I don't think there is a mine on the number, right? Let's try. This one for sure has a number here, a mine here. And this one has another one somewhere around it. Probably here or here. I don't think it's... It might be here also. Yeah, it might be anywhere. But I think it was here. The one for this one was here, I think. So let's go. Okay.
Ancient artifact located. Excavating. Scanning.
All right. How many? Have one there. Now I can't go on the boulder. Well, it's clear I have to advance. I can't do anything else. Okay, and we can go on this. Now, where does this one have? It's mine. It can have three locations. Even this one. I would go here.
Splendid.
Oh, I forgot about the other one.
Howard!
You can do it, buddy.
Let me try again.
Okay. So over here there was a mine, now we know. Yeah. It can't be here. But the second one... Alright, and easy mode from now on, alright? Those guys have one in between. Over there, so we can go here.
Not
No.
again.
Oh
Okay.
no, not again. So sorry, Howard. Do you want to take a break?
Thank you for your concern. Surely there is a way through this minefield, and I am determined to find it. I see no reason to stop now.
It's my bad, I don't know why I assumed there is only one mine per group. Yeah, so this one had a mine over there. Let's go. No. That one we know it has a mine. Over there is nothing. Okay, we passed.
Minefield cleared. It is now safe to pass. Be careful to retrace my, steps
That's
precisely.
Woohoo! Awesome! Now, how do we do this? There's quite a lot of tracks here.
Follow me.
because I got myself blew up a few times. That's why.
Wow. This is absolutely amazing. This structure must have been made out of an incredibly hard and durable material to survive like this for so long.
What do you think's inside?
There's only one way to find out.
Mission accomplished.
Woohoo! We made it!
What's with
Good
those
work, guys.
cards?
I knew you could
those
do this.
things.
Splendid. Good job. Now I can finally die.
Wait! The job's not quite done yet. We might still need your help.
Yeah, why don't you stick around for a while longer?
We promise you'll be decommissioned soon.
Very well. I shall await further instructions.
That was good thinking. We still might need him.
Yeah, you never know. And I'm starting to like that little fella. Come on, we should explore the whole area. See what else is around here.
What's this? A tablet.
A stone tablet with one of those symbols from the book.
Let me see.
It was a 1.
Yeah, I think I've seen this symbol in your dad's book.
It's a 1. I remember this perfectly.
Hey, Howard.
Hello, Elroy.
But he found, yes, that's what I was asking.
Thanks for helping us cross the minefield. We couldn't have done it without you.
You are most welcome. My memory banks show no records of it, which means it must have been constructed after my deactivation.
Wanderbrust didn't want anyone to get access to this place.
How strange. Why hide a discovery of such magnitude?
Well, we're going to find out.
Self-gain. Simple.
How long did it take you guys to excavate all of this? This place is huge.
I was brought here 19 years ago.
So about 1 year?
That is correct. We had considerable resources from Wanderbrust Industries at our disposal.
Do you know what the purpose of this place is? Or was?
I'm afraid I never saw the inside of the central structure, but from the items we discovered around it, I could infer a connection with religious ceremony and travel.
Travel? Where?
Unfortunately, I have insufficient data to answer that question.
Howard, could we have a look at the artifacts you collected in the minefield?
Certainly.
Ah, they look like some kind of tablets.
And they have those symbols on them.
Let me see. Yeah, these symbols are the same as the ones on your dad's box. And in his book. Howard, do you have any idea what these are for?
I'm afraid I do not have any record of them. However, they do seem to be made from the same durable material characteristic of this excavation site.
Do you mind if we keep them? They might be useful.
Not at all.
Thanks.
1, 2, and this was 6, I think. 5. This is 5. But the letters are more complicated, but these are easier to remember. No. No. I was looking for stuff. You guys remember
A
I'm
huge
playing
structure
without
made of an unknown
hotspots,
material.
Yeah. How
lighting.
did it survive for thousands of years without erosion?
This is the first playthrough also. Alright.
A huge structure made of an unknown...
Yeah.
If I touch this to
An
this.
ancient tablet that's thousands of years old. And you want to use it for that?
And I wanna see if they react to each other, man.
I could try it, but
Okay. Let's move. I guess.
Isn't this amazing? We're actually here.
I can't believe it. The Honey Pentagon. And everyone thought it was just a myth.
Hey, Howard.
Hello, Elroy.
Bye.
Goodbye, Elroy.
Okay, where should we start? Let's start with the one that looks... Yeah. It seems like a shrine or something. Let's leave that to the last. Let's start like this and go counterclockwise. Let's go like this.
There is a truck here and everything.
they must have had a pretty big team helping them out.
I wonder what happened to them, since word of this place never got out.
Some old wire. It should still be conductive, though.
Is that a foot? Oh, okay.
A pretty big oil stain.
A footstep, I thought it was.
An old defunct truck full of oil stains. An old defunct truck. There's something in there. An old battery. It probably needs to be charged.
Can I use the truck to do it?
Let me try attaching this wire to the terminals.
That I know how to do. I was a car
Now,
owner
I just have to
at
find
some
something
point.
to charge the battery with.
Ah,
Interesting idea, but no. I could try finding a way to charge the battery instead.
oh yeah, you are charging the truck's battery. Right.
Just an empty, useless box now.
And a box is never useless, man. Alright. Nothing here. Let's see about that solar thing. Look, another tablet. Number 2.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
What? What happened? No, I just lost. The game just minimized. Do they have a patch? Let me check quickly. Maybe there is a Steam patch. No. I don't see anything. Not sure what happened over there. Let's save, just in case I get any surprises.
Another one of those symbols.
So 1, 2. This was 6. This was 2. This was 6. And this is 5.
It's some kind of monolith.
This is L. This. I think we have to come back here at some point.
Something's happening. It looks like some kind of ancient puzzle. Let me try to figure it out.
You do that. I'm much better with words than logical puzzles.
This button seems to rotate the selected rings clockwise. This button seems to rotate the selected rings counterclockwise. This button seems to change the ring selection.
I can't use that here. Okay, let's see what these guys want. First time I'm seeing this. It's not perfect though. Oh,
I think I
did
solved
it.
Wow, it's levitating. How is this even possible?
I've seen magnets float before, but never anything like this.
Look, there's a beam going from the monolith to the central structure.
Wow. So much sci-fi television that I consumed and books. You need more to impress me. It's the entrance, but we are doing what we said. We are exploring the outside and then we get in.
How does it float like that?
Magic. Magic, my friend. Okay, let's go. Let's go this way.
Interesting.
Another
Those square rocks
monolith.
over there seem to form a circle.
And whatever is in the center is covered by those boulders.
Should we try moving them?
We do have this.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
That's a 3. We still need a 4 to complete the number collections.
Peggy, can you come here and help me try and move these boulders?
Sure. They're too heavy for the two of us. We'll have to find another way to get rid of them.
Maybe call your little friend.
Completely full of sand. An old cloth. Good for soaking up liquids. It looks like there used to be some kind of sign here. It looks like the...
Okay, full of sand.
This iron rod is no match for those
Okay, we call the overview. Broken sign. Let's go and call the robot.
Hey, Howard.
Hello, Elroy.
Howard, we'll need you to come with us. We have one last task for you.
Very well.
Hey, Howard.
Hello, Elroy.
So, 19 years, huh? Quite a long career for a prototype.
And what a fine career it has been.
Any favorite moments?
Every moment was a favorite in its own little way. Every grain of sand swept away to uncover a relic of a distant past. Every symbol in a forgotten tongue with no witness to decipher its meaning. every clang of metal against metal as a lengthy excavation finally bears fruit. The life of an archaeologist is filled with thrill and excitement.
You worked with Diego de Luna, right?
Dr. de Luna? Yes, that is correct.
What was he like? I mean, to work with.
Dr. de Luna is the finest archaeologist I have ever worked with. Resourceful, adventurous, bold, and kind. I take pride in our accomplishments and in our friendship.
He's my dad, you know.
Is that so? I had a father once.
You did?
Dr. Dave Greystone.
Do you miss him?
I can access memories of our time together with perfect accuracy and replay them in real time whenever I so desire. During my diagnostic,
That's
I
great.
discovered 4,537 accesses to those memories between my deactivation and the time we met.
You mean you were dreaming about your creator while you were offline? Do androids dream?
We do, but not of electric sheep.
It's a novel reference, I think.
Peggy,
I know what you're thinking. I don't see what other choice we have.
are you sure the explosion won't destroy whatever's underneath those rocks?
It seems to be made from the same material as the thing in the center of the valley.
Do you think it can survive the blast then?
Well, it escaped erosion for thousands of years.
Fair enough. Howard,
Yes?
congratulations. You have completed your assignment.
Why, thank you. My pleasure.
Come on, man, let's
entirely.
save his
Then
head.
if I surmise correctly, you have no more need for my services.
We need just one more thing from you. To help us get rid of these boulders.
Can't
Oh,
you
I see.
push them away, man?
By self-destructing in front of them. Thank you for making my final moments meaningful.
Very meaningful. You are going to help us find my dad, Dr. DeLuna.
Very well. Commencing self-destruct sequence. All individuals are advised to clear the area. 10, 9, 8,
You know, I'm almost sad to see the poor fella go.
I know, right?
7, 6, 5,
Bon voyage, my friend.
4,
Go out with a bang.
3, 2, 1.
It's a waste.
Rest in peace, Howard.
Are you okay?
In
Yeah.
pieces.
The plan worked, at least.
It was a good plan.
All right, let's focus.
In pieces. But
You know, I feel kind of awful for Howard.
He exploded doing what he loved. Try not to feel too bad.
did he though? Let's look around. No, I can't move too much. Okay, let's get this monolith done. This needs to be here, this needs to be here. Alright, we know what to do. Crystal. Okay, let's see. Okay, these move independently, I guess. No, the middle one moves. Alright. Okay. Don't wanna move them all. Alright, now we can move them all. So I'll assume the
2 down.
next one will be
Awesome.
even more difficult. I mean, this wasn't that hard. Okay. We have a few more steps. Let me save a bit again. We can afford to. We have plenty of. And I wanna check how much. 1 hour. This is getting longer. Alright, let's wrap this up. I guess the inside will be a different chapter, the way that the game is seems to go. So let's do that. Let's do the outside. And old truck. We need to charge that battery. We will need it. It's a solar station. Okay. Solar panel.
I wonder if this thing still works. I could probably charge a battery with it.
We might have to fix it.
I wonder if this thing's...
I think it might work.
Let me connect these wires to the solar panel contacts. There! It looks like the battery's charging. Thank you, solar power.
All right. Let's see. Peggy, you have anything to say?
Does the book say anything about a well?
No, but we should probably investigate what's inside it.
What do you think we should do next?
Maybe we should see what's inside that well.
Another defunct truck. Nothing useful here.
I don't remember the symbols. There was a symbol at the first one, right? We should find another tablet. Was I supposed to dig in this?
Completely empty.
Okay.
Oh, look, a well. Do you think there's water down there?
Let's check. I'll drop a pebble down.
No.
Nope, the bottom is as hard as stone.
Do you think there might be something interesting down there?
I wouldn't be surprised. We should look.
Do we? When we come back, we'll take the battery, I guess.
Peggy, do you think you could lower me in if I sit on that bucket?
Sure, but it's pitch dark down there. You'll need some kind of lamp or something.
It's pitch black down here! Pull me back up! I'll need a lamp.
Or a torch.
Voila, a torch. Well, almost. I need to find something flammable
Where
to
did
soak
we
the tip in.
have we had some oil stains. We can't go back. Or there are some oil stains over here. Or over here. Let's go there. Alright.
I'll soak up some oil with the cloth.
Good job, buddy.
There, a proper torch.
Let's go. Oh, it seems I'm in shape. I'm in good shape, even though I'm kind of tired. Let's light it up.
Holy cow! I just made a proper torch. Henceforth, I shall be known as Elroy, the Torturer.
Oh, God.
Can simply say torch bearer, man.
Peggy, could you lower me down the well again?
Sure.
Oh my god, I'm yawning like a... Don't burn the rope, buddy. Alright, another monolith. I wonder how is this one going to get out. What's that? We need to scare the bats.
I need to scare these bats away somehow. Aren't bats sensitive to sound? Maybe something loud and noisy could help.
Loud and noisy.
I don't think this will work.
Do I need to go back? Yeah, we need to come back
Hey,
here
Peggy!
later.
Could you pull me up? Sure. I should take the torch with me.
Let's
Another one of those symbols from the book. Mind if I check my dad's book for a sec?
Sure.
It's not. So we have the numbers, but that thing isn't in the book. The spiral kind of thing. Alright. Not sure what we are meant to do with these symbols. Maybe it's the name of the location. I don't know. Let's move on to another point. We'll come back here. Can we take the horn?
Another defunct truck.
Alright, let's... This one is on the outside. Yeah, let's get here and then to this one. This one seems complicated also. Let's go over here.
Wait, there are loads of bees there. I'm allergic.
All right, I'll meet you back here.
We do have fire.
Completely full of sand.
I can't use this to dig up, huh?
I'd rather not. I can light it and use it as a torch, or maybe use it to pry things open. Another one of those symbols.
Do they bother me?
should find a way to lure them away from the monolith. What do you know? An old radio! I hope it still works.
Okay.
It's an old radio. Huh. The battery's missing.
We have a battery over there.
It's a table. You put stuff on it.
We have nothing. I guess we have to move around between these last 3 locations. Let's see. We go back. We go back and solve the bat cave fast. Fast. Let's get the battery.
The battery should be charged. I'll take it.
And let's combine it. Let's scare the...
It works! Peggy, I got the radio working!
Amazing. Now we can listen to old country songs while dying of thirst.
Oh, come on. We're doing great.
Let's scare the bats with mare speeches.
The floor is a bit damp, but still dry enough to not damage the electronics.
I guess let's move on to the other one. I wanted to go to the other spot, but I said we will solve this one with the radio, but I think we need to find
Wow.
the source.
I'm glad someone did all the digging for us here.
Let's have a look around.
Okay, and we were missing the third one.
Here's another one of those tablets. This one has a different symbol.
Third or fourth? That was the fourth. All right. Symbols.
I can't open it by hand. I'll need some... Ha! What do you know? Strawberry cola.
That's good for the bees.
Strawberry cola? You have got to be kidding me.
I'm so thirsty. Let me try.
Don't drink it all, we need it.
Here.
It's old.
Yuck. This is disgusting. Hot and way too sugary.
Those were different times, I guess.
Here, you keep it.
Maybe the pillars will make a humming noise
An
when
empty
you
bowl.
open enough of them. And the radio station will pick it up. The one in the cave. I really don't know how to handle that radio. I don't know how to move the scale.
What do you think is in here?
No idea, but it sure looks important.
Let's put them in order, I guess.
Peggy, I have an idea. The slots in the console are square-shaped.
Just like those tablets.
Exactly.
Do you think they'll fit?
Let's see. There! The tablet fits perfectly. There's some kind of magnetic force holding it in place.
One of the parts is opening.
Yeah, I guess we have to put them in order. Two.
There goes another one. Keep at it.
3.
You're making progress. Keep doing what you're doing.
And 6.
Huh! I think I did it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The symbols on the tablets do represent numbers.
Your father would be proud.
Thanks.
Alright, let's solve this one at least. Okay. This one is in position. I don't want to move this. Okay. Let's move them all. No. This one will be moved here. Let's move the blue one. Oh, it moves. Wait. But I didn't tell it to grab everything. Let me see. Alright. Let's move it like this. Alright, and now let's move them all. And see what's what.
I solved another one.
Awesome.
Alright, let's take care of those bees. Anything else around here that I might miss?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1,
Numbers
2,
in some
3,
kind of
4,
ancient
5, 6.
language.
6. 6. 5, 6. Alright, let's solve this one. And I don't know how to manipulate that radio. I'm still thinking about it.
I've ruined an ancient bowl with sticky soda. I'm sure my dad will be proud of me. Let's see if this works. Bees like sweet smell, right?
Man, I'm so tired. I need to take a break
Bingo!
and sleep a bit. Didn't sleep well last night. Alright, this one has 3 of them. Let me see. So we have to have red, blue, and the green needs to be on the other side. Alright, let's see. So red needs to be here, blue needs to be there. Alright. No, wait. Okay. think we are good. Are we good? No. For now it's good enough. Let's move this. Wait. Wait. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Got too cocky. Right. All right, let's move them all now. Bit of fiddling.
That's the fourth monolith.
Nice.
Man, I still don't know how to move that radio though. Alright, let's go bang our heads over there in the last thing. I took something from that. Right.
Absolutely empty.
Alright. Do we take the ball? Can we still use it?
I would never have guessed that bees like...
Alright. Not sure how we do it with the radio though. Let's go back inside.
I wonder what stations I can get in here.
Ah! Click and drag, man. I tried to click and drag, but I guess I didn't. Okay. Don't
Yes,
worry.
finally!
I'll
I guess
leave
they
soon.
really don't like high frequencies. Now I can focus on the monolith.
Alright. No more battery. Alright. Let's fix this one. I think this one is an easier one. No, it's a 3-color one also. So let's see. We need a blue here. We need a green here. Oh, let's start on it. Okay. It moves. No. I don't want to move them all. think this position is good. Let's see. If we... no, I want all of them. All. Let's see. Okay, now all I need is access. Okay. All right. Got this one done also.
There we go. This should be the last one. Peggy, watch out! There's a monolith coming your way!
Yeah. Knows how to levitate.
Here it comes. Elroy, this is incredible.
We will stop here, I guess, even if it isn't the end of the chapter. As this is a long episode, so let's wrap it up. Okay. What's in that? Let's get...
Hey, Peggy!
Wait, don't. Wanted to check if I can take the radio. Let's try, just in case.
Well, I can leave the radio in the well for a well-deserved rest. Hey, Peggy! Could you pull me up?
All right. Let's go back to the middle.
We are this close to discovering the secret of the Hani Pentagon and finding my dad.
I think I'll need to visit everything else. I'm not sure.
There's some kind of interface on the door. I should take a closer look.
These look like the number symbols from those tablets.
I think you're right. Let's see what happens if I move them around.
Let me save a bit over here. Let me pause and see how much did we record. 1 hour and 25. Yeah, let's try to solve it a bit and see what happens. I might just interrupt and do it the next episode though. What?
I think the number on the piece needs to match the number of hexagons touching it.
Maybe we need to get all the pieces to light up?
That's
There!
it.
I think I've got it.
Good job.
Whoa, the panel reset. The numbers are different now.
All right, this is fixed. This is fixed. This needs to move. Okay, but we need to use them all. This is not good. All right. It needs another one. Yeah, but it... Oh, I can move this one. Oh my god, I didn't realize I could move this one. My bad. It's easy now. Is it? Is it? Alright, I didn't realize that one was gray. I kept ignoring it. Alright, how many do I need to solve though? I do think this is the last one, right? Alright.
I think that's it.
Something's happening.
And we're done.
I can't believe we did it.
Miss Wolf, may I present?
The Hani Pentagon.
You know, you're pretty good at this archaeology stuff.
You mean for an engineer?
No, seriously. How come you never followed in your father's footsteps?
Well, archaeology took my dad away from me, so I kind of grew up hating it.
And now?
I'm starting to see the appeal. Come on, let's have a look inside.
What if there are bats in there?
Okay, after you.
Alright, I think I can save here. If it's the end of the chapter. Yeah, let's save over here. And I guess we will be stopping over here. We'll continue next time. Alright. Also, I wanted to show you guys something cool. Okay. See, if you leave the game, alright, you take a break and you go to the main menu, it shows you all the artifacts that you have found until now. Like a progression bar or some sorts. Pretty cool. Alright, let's stop over here.